So why don't we kick things off by addressing the elephant in the room? Let's do that now.
Okay. Your love is fake. Your love is fake. Your love is fake. Your love is fake. I feel it. I feel it.
I just fade away.
Get the party going on the dance floor. Get the party.
So let's address the elephant in the room. You guys know that the new Pioneer FLX10 just dropped, if I'm not mistaken, or it's about to drop, just depending on when you're watching the video or if my information is correct. Now, of course, I don't get these things to be able to play with and show you guys here. So this is the best that I could find on short notice and stuff here. Now, I've watched some guys already review this guy here, and for the most part, what I'm gathering from this magnificent machine here is that it is the SRT on steroids. It's like the new big brother to the SRT. Now, from what I understand, you know, it does an okay job with stems, but it did cause Serato to do an update and stuff. So I just recently had to do that. I got a notification that I needed to update it, so I did. And it looks like a lot of the stuff is just about the same as it would be on an SRT. I mean, I see a lot of the same stuff that I use on my controller and stuff already. Now, there are some different things and stuff on here from what I saw from Nick Spinelli and what I saw from Cleveland Terry. Shout outs to those guys for giving such a great breakdown of this, is that this is just the latest model of a great machine. You know, it's like we already have the SRT and they just wanted to make that a little bit better, but they wanted to incorporate a machine that is cohesive and stuff with Rekordbox as well as with Serato. And so this is supposed to be that machine instead of having, you know, because the SRT, well, I keep calling it SRT because that's what I have, but the DDJ 1000 was broken into two individual units. It was the 1000 and then it was the SRT. And so you had to kind of pick based on your software. And then this guy here allows you to have either or of those softwares, and you can use them and for both of them. So now, like I said, it does break down a lot of the stems and stuff like that. That's the main thing that's happening right now. That's the main thing that everybody wants to make sure that they can still do, especially somebody like me who uses a lot of stems. And if you'll see at the top up there, you've got a few buttons at the top that it's a trio of buttons. It looks like the blue, the green, and the red that break down the instrumentals, the vocals, and I think it's like either the drums or something like that. But it is missing like the bass and stuff on there as far as this unit goes. So it's not a full breakdown of stems, but it gives you a decent, you know, amount of stuff there. But everything else is pretty much the SRT. I mean, they have some different stuff. I did see where Nick did a great job of showing how you take you know, a song that you may have created on the fly, like you're taking an acapella from something, you're taking an instrumental from another song, and you put them together, and then you can take what you've created, push it to one of the 4 channels that's on there, and then you can actually keep creating on the, you know, 1 and 2 channels. So if you've got a song that you're mixing on channels 2 and channels 3, which I'm just saying that because that's the ones that I use, I'm always, you know, mixing between those 2. So you can take that combo, push that over to channel 4, and then you could start on 1 and 2 again, making a whole nother track. Like it's complicated and it's cool at the same time. I mean, I don't know, you know, who would have time to do that at the events that most of us do, but I thought it was interesting that you do have the capability to be able to do so. So that's a front look and stuff of it here. And then you have the back of it here, so you could see all the connections and everything that it has. It looks like it does have a DMX connection here for Rekordbox that allows you to be able to control lighting through Rekordbox on the software. And it was unusual to see that as far as a Serato user goes. I've never seen that. I always thought that the software stuff was outside of it, but then I did forget that the that they were able to incorporate that within the Rekordbox software. So everything else as far as the connections and stuff go looks pretty good. I did see that they used a USB-C instead of a normal USB connection, or one of those kind of funky USB connections that you could use on the back. But they did use a USB-C in this one because that's the wave. That's where everything is going and stuff anyway. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the power brick and stuff on the end. It's not hardwired in, but it does have that flimsy little connection that, you know, once you get that in a case, it can get jacked up, or the wire and everything can get bent and stuff like that. So I know a lot of people kind of frowned upon it when it came to that. But, you know, I guess in that scenario, you either going to have to Velcro it down, or, you know, keep it a certain way, keep it out of harm's way, put something around it that blocks it off. But I mean, for the most part, it looks like the same connections, guys. Like, I know I keep saying that, but it really does. It really looks like what I already have. And this is not wowing me. It's not. It's because I'm an SRT user. It's not wowing me. If I had to upgrade still again today, I would upgrade to the Rev 7. That would be an upgrade and stuff for me. That's what I think. Doing this is like just upgrading a couple of features on what I already have. And what I already have, in my opinion, is pretty much good enough. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted you guys to be able to see what my thoughts and stuff on it were. So, I mean, it's not Bible. I'm just giving you my opinion. You guys let me know your opinion, and we'll talk about it during Q&A here in just a little bit. So,